Hey, it's Rosemary here. How you doing now? One of the hardest things you'll face in this quest for unlimited success and freedom in is your past history. It's such an all-pervading thing, and in some ways, you don't even realize just how much your past story holds you back because you've always lived this way, you've always thought a certain way, and everyone in your current life probably thinks exactly the same way, and you all cheer each other on, thinking that your way is the only way to think. And so it's really hard to break free, because you stay stuck doing the same old things while at the same time you're desperately wanting to break free of it. Okay, now your religious programming, it's almost kind of easy to spot if there's a problem with that when you choose to level up your life. Okay, your sexual holdbacks as well, if they've been bugging you, then again it's easy to spot. You can even learn strategy by doing a Google search, for goodness sake, and figuring out how to build that freedom business. However, when it comes to releasing yourself from your past, you suddenly realize that it is a bit more of a struggle, a hard struggle, because you don't even know what is false and what is accurate about the way you're thinking about things and the things that you're doing. You've been immersed in creating a life based on how you were brought up, and so now when you start to realize that you seem to be going through the same nonsensical cycles again and again, it's hard to see where the problem is. This is the way you've always thought, this is the way you've always lived. You want to be loyal to those who love you, okay, and who you love, but you're starting to think that they're bringing you down. But your identity of being nice and good and kind, it's at stake here, okay? And you're not quite sure that you're ready to lose their approval of your niceness and your kindness and your goodness. And in fact, you may even have friends and relatives that try to remind you that you're supposed to be kind and nice and good, okay, to them. And so they manipulate you into doing what they want you to do. But it gets harder and harder to keep obeying them. It gets more and more confusing inside of you as well. You wonder if it's wrong to want to live out your vision. Is it wrong to want what you want? And for a lot of people, they simply tell themselves, yeah, it's wrong. I just need to settle into living this life that I don't like that much, but it's well, you know, everybody's living kind of okay life, so maybe I should join them. But you can't do that, okay? Because you're just a maverick. You tried, but you're hungry for more. And it's becoming obvious that the person you've been to date is not going to create the big vision, okay? And so now you can see that you're going to have to leave that person behind, which would be all well and good if it was just you that you were leaving behind. But it's also about your relationships, certain relationships, at least for a time. If you need to release yourself from some of these relationships in order to become a freer version of you. And that's very hard, that's very conflicting, and you almost don't want to face all the emotion around it. And so you cycle back and forth in your mind and in your actions, starting, stopping, feeling disloyal to a life that you don't even like or want, but at the same time you're feeling loyal, or you were trying to be loyal to the people in that life, whether it's parents, whether it's siblings, whether it's friends. These are real people, and they might even be very vocal about the fact that they're wondering, what the hell are you trying to do? And you wonder what the hell you're doing as well when you're trying to level up your life. And then there's this fear that you'll have alienated every single person and still not get the life that you want, and still not be able to get free of your past conditioning, and still not be able to create the wealth and the impact that you want. Fear that you'll sacrifice this horrid and yet comfortable life to go after a fantasy that will never happen. And most people face those fears, and they just go back. They just go back to settling. Most just pretend that they're happy with the nonsense, but you want more. Again, you're a maverick. And there's a part of you that knows you will be able to do more, even for your loved ones, even the ones that feel as if you've left them behind. When you're fully free, you'll be able to do more for them. So you make the decision, and you go through the darkness, and you stay relentlessly focused on creating the life you want. And you choose to limit access to you whilst you make this transition to your more empowered self, okay? Because you know that you're weak, and you'll fall back into playing the role that they've set out for you. Okay, and you want more, you still want more, much more than that. And so you know that you must let go of all of that in order to step into the unknown. And I applaud your courage, okay? And also I assure you that success is inevitable as long as you keep facing down the darkness, you keep walking the narrow path that most refuse to walk. If you keep doing the internal work of clearing out the old conditioning and doing the external work of communicating, capturing, and closing to build that online business or whatever business of freedom, of riches, of purpose, okay? Again, I tell you, success is inevitable if you will do this work. So don't be afraid, don't fear, just keep moving forward. And honey, to speed things up and to help you do the internal work of freedom and the external work of building a prosperous online business, then join the Empowered to Win Bootcamp, which is starting on the 2nd of January, okay? It's a 10-day bootcamp for online entrepreneurs, whether you're currently one or you're about to be one, to help you kick hopelessness to the curb. You know that feeling you get when it's like, am I ever going to get the dream inside of me? that is a bit of hopelessness, okay? It will help you kick that to the curb, claim your freedom, claim your rich life, and step into your purpose right now. Now, in the 10 days that we're together, you'll receive a daily audio, short and sharp, to the point, and also transformational, as it takes you through a series of actions that will support you in the deliberate design of a winning, rich life and a purpose-driven business. You'll discover how to tap back into your calling and your divine mission, even when there are days and weeks when you really don't feel like it or you feel dead inside. How to get clarity, an exercise that will lift you fast from hopeless to empowered very quickly, how to change your state in a heartbeat, the practical daily everyday work you need to be doing, and if you're going to definitely win at online business, a new habit that must be done, that will invigorate you and help you see and understand exactly what needs to be done to get there, wherever your there is, what external support systems you need to have in place, how to handle and demolish any procrastination, and when actually to use it as an ally, okay, and when fear is your friend, and how to let it direct your path rather than always feeling as if it's a thing to be avoided at all costs. We're going to go through all of that and a lot more, so go and get it right now at rosemarynonniknight.com/empowered to win. It's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you're born to live, because you absolutely want to. And honey, this next 12 months, it is your time. You ready? rosemarynonniknight.com/empowered to win. Can't wait to share this stuff with you. Okay then, bye.